What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to tutorial 9, and today I'll be going to talk about how to do grid styling for your bokeh plot. So in this tutorial we'll be going to talk about two different style method. One is for x-axis grid and one is y-axis grid. So probably we're going to see how to change the grid line color and the grid line width. Maybe this is the most useful styling method and also available methods for bokeh plotting. So I'll be going to talk about all those things in the next few minutes. So first thing in the slide is same thing, what is bokeh, then next thing is the length, and then is styling, and then how to style grid lines. So here what are the methods is going to be available. I'll be going to put all this thing over here, and here will be the output. So there is not much to discuss, as this is going to be very small and very intense tutorial on grid lines. So all of you are familiar with what is grid. Maybe those are actually coming from other library like matplotlib or c1. For them it is clear, but if someone is already started learning this grids and plots, for them also it will be useful, because definitely they do some sort of like mathematical plotting whenever they actually did some sort of analysis or analytics in their high school or college or maybe in school. So I don't want to waste much time on explaining the grid. Rather than I write the code and I'll explain what is grid lines and how to do the modification. Okay, so let me first write. This is tutorial 9. So guys, we have completed almost okay, this is 9, means we have completed 8 tutorials. So this is 9. So we are going with a good pace. So next thing, how to style grid lines. Okay, like this. Then we can write this, and okay, after that from bokeh dot plotting import, first is figure, next is show, and next is output underscore file. We'll now run this thing. Okay, fine. Then what we'll do, we'll just write test underscore plot, and here we'll put something called figure. Okay, like this. And after that we'll write output underscore file is going to be one HTML file name. We are going to load our plot from the HTML file tutorial9.html. okay, then after that we'll be going to draw the glyph actually. So the glyph will be line. We'll be going to draw a line plot using 2, 3, 4, 5 on x-axis, and the corresponding y value will be 10, 20, 30 and 40. And we'll be going to put some line underscore color is going to be, let's say blue is fine. Okay, and after that we'll just going to show test plot. Okay, so let me just comment, put a comment over here, plot without grid styling. Okay, or grid style. Okay, so what will happen now, so if I execute this code, it will open this HTML file over here, and we'll see one nice looking line chart, and the x-axis and y-axis will be accordingly according to this tool list. Okay, so but there will be no styling on the grid lines. Okay, so I'm just doing it to just make you guys understand what are the change or modifications are going to happen. So right now if you see, it is like default thing. Okay, so now I'll be going to change this lines. This is line, this line is the x grid, and this line are the grid lines according along to the y-axis. So we'll be going to change those things now. So we'll write, so plot with grid styling. Okay, so first thing, we'll create the same variable again, test underscore plot. Okay, and we'll write figure, some figure like this, and after that we'll put output underscore file is going to be tutorial9.html. okay, and after that we'll draw the same line plot, but this time we'll do some additional styling. So that I'll do now. Okay, so first thing 2, 3, 4, 5, and second will be 10, 20, 30. Very simple thing. Don't just focus on the data, just try to focus on the designing parts. We are just actually doing the designing part, so whenever we are going to develop some sort of dashboard application, we have everything ready and we know everything, what are the things or what are the components required and what components actually required us to do some sort of modification and what methods are required. So that is, I'm just doing all this tutorial with the basic Bokeh components and elements. If you do not know what are the components, what are the elements and what are the corresponding methods are available, then actually you're not learning anything. Okay, so then line underscore color is going to be same thing, blue, and now we'll do the actual design on the grid. So it should be test plot dot x grid. Okay, and then we'll be going to write x grid, it will be x grid dot grid line underscore color. So probably this will be thing is grid dot grid line dot color. Hopefully this will work, and after that we'll put some sort of this thing. Okay, and show will be test plot. I'm not sure whether I put this thing x grid dot grid underscore line underscore color. Hopefully this should work. Let's run this thing. Okay, yes, so I changed x grid. As I told you, this is actually the grid line according to the x-axis, because this is actually touching the x-axis. Okay, so I change the color to red. Okay, so now I'll change the width of this grid lines. Okay, so this should be line width actually, so I will write width and maybe I can put 5. Okay, so let's run this thing again. So see, I got nice thick lines. Okay, so let me remove all this thing. Okay, now I'll be trying to do the same thing with the y-axis. So let me just copy paste this thing and I'll change x grid to y grid. Okay, so y grid. So let me put y grid equals to some other color. Maybe I can write green. Okay, and the thickness is 5. Okay, let's run this thing now. So see, green, and this is like this. So definitely I should make this thing a bit thicker, then it will look good. So just apply our earlier learning, whatever we learned in the earlier videos. Line width equals to maybe 5. Sorry, I did in a wrong place, so no problem, cut, and we'll put it here, and now just do it. Fine. So if you see here, this is actually very nice looking graph with some grid lines, and this is your line chart like this. So in the next video, on the in the future part, we'll understand how to mark this point. So for that we need to use something called annotation. So we'll be going to discuss all these things in the later part. So in every tutorial I'm just giving you some hints so that you guys can go ahead and read the documentation and come up with some sort of idea and send me some feedback. So that is I'm just doing it. Okay, so that's it guys. So that's it for the grid styling part. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series, and as well as definitely learning something from the series. But if that is not the case, please put some comment onto the comment box, or write me something with your concern, or if you have any clarification, or if you need any clarification, or if you want us to improve our quality, or if you have any use case idea which you want us to cover, please write me. We'll try to incorporate all these things in the course. Okay, and last but not least guys, start reading the documentation and write your code, because watching my videos are not going to help you. So definitely we need to write your code, or else you will forget. Okay, so that's it guys. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.